Hey everybody, I hope that you're having a fantastic week. I decided rather than writing my article this week, I'd actually record it. So I popped by just to have a little bit of a chit chat with you. The first thing I actually want to say is congratulations, another amazing month. Even though we were, spent some time traveling with conference and all the rest, we still had a absolutely fantastic month, one of our biggest ever. So congratulations to every single one of you. It just means that you're out there, you're talking, you're sharing right across Australia and New Zealand, and we really appreciate every single thing that you do. It's also the end of the financial year. Go figure, we're halfway through our calendar year, end of the financial year. I can't believe where it's all gone. Just a few little hints and tips that I really want to share with you. Early on, I was told to treat my business like a business and it would pay me as such. And of course, that also meant really being mindful of my obligations, what it was that I need to do to make sure that I am treating my business like a business. So a couple of things that I learned the hard way, by the way, so I'm going to kind of give you the benefit of my wisdom. One of the first things that I did do, and when I say the first things I did do, this was after a couple of arguments with Mick about, well, where's all the money going? And me kind of going, well, I'll show you. So I actually opened up a business account, and I would encourage you to do it because it was the best thing I ever did. So everything to do with my business, all of my earnings, any bonuses, etc., went into that account. And then everything to do with my business, business cards or petrol or any of the expenses that I had would come out of that account. And so it was very, very easy to be able to see what was happening in my business. So that was really important, and it was a big thing that happened. It really just changed. It changed how I actually even looked at my business, never mind being able to prove to Mick that there was money in what I was doing. So that was the first part. The second thing was I came up with a system that worked for me, and again, I'm just kind of sharing what kind of finally worked for me. GST was introduced, and for a lot of people it was one of those things where it was like, oh my god, this is terrible. But actually for me, it forced me to be even more accountable for what it was I was doing. So what I did is I had 10 envelopes, 10 large envelopes, basically January through to December, or whichever, July through to June. And every single thing to do with that month and my business, every receipt that I had, anything at all like that went into that envelope. And my earnings, so for example, for you guys, your earnings summary would go in, that shows your money coming in, and then of course any money's going out, you would actually have just be accountable for that. And that kept it all in one place. Of course, you've got spreadsheets and all sorts of things that you can actually be doing. But if you've even got that in place and you've got them split up into the months, it's very, very easy then for your accountant, your tax agent, whatever like that, to be able to deal with it. And you know that you've got everything in there. That used to take me probably 10 or 15 minutes a month, basically just to make sure that I had everything in that envelope. And then as I kind of went on, I did start to just do up a little kind of sheet. You could do it, as I said, on the computer, on Excel or whatever like that, with my ins and outs on it. Again, it just helped me to balance and treat my business like a business. So what I started to notice is as I was doing these things, my business operated more as a business. In fact, my earnings increased as well, because I was being really mindful of that's what it was that I was doing, rather than just flicking through the fingers. So that was a couple of things that I did. The next thing was that I did get an accountant, and we've worked with the same accountant actually for many, many years. I've had 2 accountants over my time, one in Adelaide when I started my business originally, and then one for the last 15 years, 16 years from when we were in Tassie, and we've kept working with him. Get an accountant that basically understands what it is that you are doing, but whether that's a tax agent, whether it's an accountant, whatever. What I really want to encourage you to do is to get the right advice. I've seen a lot of comments on Facebook in our chats and our different groups, and that people asking advice, what can you claim, what can you not, and all the rest. It's really important that you get the advice that's applicable to you, okay? None of us, and unless there could be somebody in the group that is a qualified tax agent or whatever like that, but even at that, people are really mindful about giving advice, okay? So I really encourage you to go and make sure that you have a conversation with somebody that knows your particular circumstance, because some of you have other jobs, you might have other businesses, you might be on some kind of benefits, whatever. It's really important, because what's applicable for me may not be applicable for you. So go get the correct advice. It's worth it, and it's tax deductible. So it's definitely worth it for you to do that. So I'd really encourage you to do that. The other thing too is that around that is tax law changes so much. There could be something that you weren't able to claim before that you can claim now. So by being up to date with people that actually know what they're talking about, that's going to help you. So I really encourage you to do that. Okay. Alrighty. So that's a little bit about running your business like a business. And the last little thing I want to do is most of this is around money. Okay. Now, sometimes people kind of go, oh, I don't want to pay tax, or I don't want to pay GST or whatever like that. One of the things that I have to say is that it might sound strange, but I'm exceptionally grateful for the fact that we pay tax, and I'm exceptionally grateful for the fact that we pay GST. And the reason being is it means we're making money. And that's how I always looked at it in my business. When somebody used to say to me, oh, I don't really, I don't want to earn too much from business because I want to get off the benefits. Wouldn't it be beautiful to not even have to worry about that? Wouldn't it be beautiful that you never have to go into a department agency ever again and fill out a form or whatever, or, to try and claim, some kind of benefit? And I'm not saying that for any of you that are currently in that situation, I'm certainly not judging you in any way, shape, or form. But wouldn't it be amazing to have the freedom that you wouldn't actually ever have to do that? Work with your upline to be able to create the income coming in your business. And when you treat it as a business, you'll be surprised what actually might happen. It's the freedom that you have, that you never have to worry about what anybody else says it does, that you are in control of your destiny. Now, sometimes that's a mindset thing. So I encourage you that if you are not part already of the Juice Plus Leadership Academy, okay, the online training platform that we just won an award for, by the way, it's $97 for 6 months. And that really is less than the cost, the profit of a box of premium. But in there, you're going to have a lot of mindset shifts and a lot of stuff around your business. But at the final module actually has an amazing bonus from Mitch and Mills from MJB. Now, they do a live workshop and Mastermind and Money, and it's actually going on around the country, I think, over the next couple of months. So make sure that you've registered for that. It's for the Juice Plus community, he's actually putting that on for free. But they've also recorded one, and you've got access to that as well. So I encourage you to get to it live. It's amazing. I've been, a number of my children have been as well, and so I really encourage you to do that. But you can also then go back and revisit. It's got the workbook and all that as well. Okay, so I would really encourage you over this next, couple of months as you start the new financial year, maybe look at some of your mindset around money. Because when you clear that, when you actually kind of really raise that level of what you feel that you are worth and what's the amount of money you want to attract, your business will grow at the same time. You'll bring even more in because you'll be attracting those beautiful people to your business that the product is a non-negotiable for them, so they have no problems with investing in that. And B, also those beautiful people that may want to build business right alongside you. So guys, that's me for today. I just wanted to pop by, do something a little bit different. And so congratulations on an amazing month. Here's to a fantastic new financial year, and continue doing and being amazing, because every single day we get up, we get a choice to be able to be amazing in the world, to be able to live our passion and purpose in the world, and to be able to impact some people. So my question I'm going to leave you with, who are you going to impact today? All right, take care. God bless. Mwah.